them now. I'm Musky Specs, I will represent for Rhesa talk show. The body's live on earth.
Good evening, Jamaica. Welcome to another episode of Rhesa's Talk Show Live. What a way, God goodie. What a blessing. We are here gathered tonight. Here with your host, yours truly, Theresa. Of course, this week we have been celebrating men, and our theme for tonight is great men are not born great, they grow great. Great men are not born great, they grow great. And that is a quote from Don Vito Corleone. People, you see, anywhere there, whether in the bathroom, in the living room, in the kitchen, you sit down on a little chair on the veranda, or you're there on the roadside, more you hold up the phone, go to a nice little corner, so you don't lose connection, because we have a lot of things going on here tonight. We're going to be having 2 live interviews, we're going to be having a giveaway, and of course, there will be an item from the mystery lady. See, if you don't want to know who the mystery lady is, don't come off of the live. People, of course, I have to start with some great words from a legend himself, Nelson Mandela. And he says, the brave man is not he who does not feel afraid, but he who conquers that fear. Let me repeat. The brave man is not he who does not feel afraid, but he who conquers that fear. Some men, we are not saying you're not supposed to be afraid. It is okay. I know so no love go like you're strong. Of course you're strong. But remember that while you are afraid, it is okay, because what? You will conquer that fear. Alright, so people, we're going to be moving on to our first live interview. You understand? And before we get there, of course, I have to make sure that on a listen to this keenly. So he refers to himself as reserved. He uses his leisure time to brainstorm ideas, read, and socialize. He is a graduate of the Michael University College. Big up, Michael. He is holding a Bachelor of Education in Language and Literacy. He currently teaches at the Roger Clark High School and is the owner of a thriving writing business called Scripted Jamaica. His dream is to complete his master's degree in psychology in order to create a school for children with learning disabilities. Look at that. His philosophy was coined and created by his late father, which says, the sky is not the limit, I am. The sky is not the limit, I am. People, help me add to the live tonight. Help me add to the live tonight, Joel McIntyre. May I take my... You are blessed. And he's here. Good night, sir.
Good night, Theresa. How are you?
I am doing great. How are you?
It is great to see you right now. How are you? I mean,
I'm fine. I'm fine.
I haven't seen you since 2007, right?
Yeah, 2017. It has been a while. I know say I make whole heap of waves. I want the people them to know where you're going with you. Understand me, Joel?
Understood.
All right. So my first thing to you, my first question to you tonight, right? I know, sir, right now, all of the teachers are struggling with the online teaching business. So you know we have to take that out of our way first. Yeah. Joel, how are you coping with the new Jamaica online teaching situation?
All right, to be honest, I wouldn't use the word coping. We just have to adjust, and we have to adjust fast.
True.
We went out of school in March, and you know, we're the younger generation. We are the ones that have to come up with the idea as to what we're going to do next. I started using online software such as Powtoons and stuff like that to create cartoons to teach the students while I could not physically do so. Because
right.
for those who don't know Powtoons, you can basically insert yourself as a cartoon and teach. And you know that children love cartoons. So
Right.
the stress is still on, but I am at, so I wouldn't say coping because it's not a bad.
Okay. Right.
Yeah.
Wow. Learning is dynamic.
Is
Creative teacher. Look here, we have to take we hand ton of fashion. If I saw the saying good.
that's
If I saw the saying go, we have to take we hand ton fashion.
yeah.
All right. So Joel, while I know you are adjusting to the whole online teaching, you have been doing a lot of other things, right? Right?
Oh,
And we need to know how you manage. So, but before we get into that, Joel, right? Why did you choose to start a writing business?
all right. I believe there are things in the world that some people are good at, some people are bad, and some people just choose to do. I one day speaking to a friend and he said, "Yo, my lazy for resume here." I said, "Why? It's just a resume." And I said, "No damn pay somebody for this resume." So I wrote the resume for him just for fun, right? And he would recommend me to somebody else, and I said, "Okay." But Theresa, we as people who have studied literature knows that there are people out here who hate writing overall. They don't have phonemic awareness, can't talk properly, they can't write properly. So I said, okay, I'm going to capitalize on this and use it to assist. Just assisting people in the first half. However, when I noticed the amount, I said, okay, I probably need to start charging. And it was a small business at first. I had like 15 people coming in, and I said, okay, let me try something. And I made a page on Instagram, and it had around 88 followers at the time, and then it blew up. Now we're over 500.
Wow. Look here, let me tell you something. As educators, we were trained to help, and I'm very good, right? We were trained to help, and it is great that you thought about this idea.
Yeah.
And I really admire the fact that your business is striving.
Thank you very much.
You understand me? All right, listen up, Joel. Right? I think this part is touching for me, and I really want to ask you this question because so many times we are not paying attention to people who are disabled, right? And I know you have a reason why you want to start a school for disabled, right? For disabled children, right? Students who have learning disabilities. What is the drive behind your dream to create a school with students who have learning disabilities?
All right, so not many people know this, but at an early age, around the age of 7 to 8, I was diagnosed with dyslexia. My hardest time was pronouncing words like, well, letters are words that had the word D or B, or certain letters that would have a similar sound. So C, S, K, all of those things. So I was given help by a teacher. And I said, okay, somebody helped me with my disability. And Theresa, we can see where I am. I was able to graduate college. I was able to move right into a job right after college. I've been teaching basically for 4 years. So this is my way of giving back. So a teacher helped me, now I want to help somebody.
I am so proud of you. I'm so proud of you. I just can't wait for you to start that school. Let me tell you, people, I've known Joel. He's always doing many things, and I know he will reach further. I really admire how you're motivated to help others. And with that, we have to say, Joel, we're proud of you. We love you. Keep making waves. Thank you so much, Joel, for joining us tonight. But hold on, before you go, people, Every time we have a guest on the show,
Uh-huh.
they will have to be talking about their breakthrough moment. The breakthrough moment is a time in their lives when they believe that, look here, me I go give up with a man, I can't do this no more. But someone or a situation reminded them that, listen, I need to keep going. What was your breakthrough moment, Joel?
All right. To be honest, Theresa, I've had many breakthrough moments. I think one of my big breakthrough moments in college, I was going to give up, and I just said, okay. I was obviously not focused in college, and at one point I said, okay, and I spoke to my HOD and my supervisor. I want to do majority of my courses in evening school and use the day where I work. So I worked in the day at St. Joseph's Hospital, where all I would do is push the patients, and then in the nights now I would go to class. But Theresa, since recently, and I'm going to be very honest, my breakthrough moment was when I decided to start the business. And you know that I like running ideas by people. I said, okay, I'm going to run my idea by a friend of mine who we really hadn't connected a good while, but because of the COVID pandemic, he and I, we started talking and everything. So I ran it by him, and he demotivated my idea. He discouraged my idea. He told me that my idea would work, and I was somewhat disheartened by this, and I took a screenshot of the item and I posted it on Twitter, and I said, this will not be downfall of me. I say, you are going to see me win. And oddly enough, that screenshot generated a viral audience. Terry Carell, Delia Harris, a lot of local celebrities joined in, and they pushed and know that was a huge breakout moment for me, because my business that only had me alone, I had to employ other people as they're now helping me to tutor and do have a document center and a tutoring center going to breakout moment.
What? No, man. You see that? Motivation, progress. You step out and you did what you had to do. And what I admire about you, you know, make nobody at all bring it down. And people, we need to learn from this.
Nobody.
Wonderful, Joel. I'm so proud of you. Wonderful.
So much.
Trust me, Joel. Keep going. Keep moving. Keep progressing.
Definitely.
All right.
Definitely will. It's nice to having me as well.
Okay. Thank you so much for coming, Joel. Not gonna win, no. Not gonna win. No. Stay up on the live and I want all our meds and easy with we. Understand?
Definitely.
All right, Joel. Thank you very much. Take care. Proud of you. Whoa, what a wonderful story, people. Look here, no man. No matter what, we have to progress. You understand? And no matter the situation, we have to progress. And we are going to progress because we are progressive people. All right, people. We are moving into another interview session. And he is the vice president for the Area 4 Police Club. He's a mathematics tutor, director of elite excursions. He mentors youths in volatile communities. He is one of the justice of peace for the parish of Kingston. He is also the youngest justice of peace in Jamaica. And he lives by the mantra, endless possibilities. So it means that anything at all is possible. People, help me welcome on the live tonight, Kamar Jordan. We are waiting for Kamar, and I'm sure we want to know how Kamar managed so many things. Kamar, we're waiting for you, and while we're waiting for Kamar, we're going to be looking back at the song that we hold on, he's coming. It's loading. Kamar, we have a lot of things to talk about tonight. We have a lot of things to talk about tonight. Good night, Kamar. Jordan, how are you? You are good?
What's up, Theresa?
I'm doing
Yeah, man,
great.
I'm good, man.
Jordan?
Yeah, that's me still, but
No, don't say
can't
that.
talk about that all.
Don't say that. I'm so happy to have you on the live tonight. And I'm sure all our Rhesa Talk Show family want to know what you are about. You understand? The youngest justice of peace in Jamaica.
One of.
One of the youngest justice of peace in Jamaica. So Jordan, tell me, right? What is the role of a justice of peace?
Well, all right. So let me start off. Some people just think say, "Oh, a JP is just there to just stamp them document and just sign two passport picture and that's it." No, the role of a justice of the peace really extend long down the road, because a JP also sign off on arrest warrant, search warrant. You have JP that sit in the lay magistrate, sit in petty session court and preside over cases as well. You have JPs that visit various prison cells and inspect the prisons if they're in working condition and all of that. You have JP that does deportee processing, like when persons get deported from foreign, the JP then process them. You have so much things that a JP does, grant bail and all of those stuff. So the list goes on.
What a wonderful responsibility.
Yeah, I was commissioned at age 26. Yeah, which was last year. Last year, June.
Trust me. I want to know how it is that you are a JP. There are so many responsibilities, but at the end of the day, you still manage to mentor youths in volatile communities. You still manage to have a business called Elite Excursions. You still manage to be a mathematics tutor. I mean, come on, man. This man is not just an ordinary man, people. Jordan, hold on, man. Tell me, what is Elite Excursions about?
All right. So for those who joining on the live, Elite Excursion is an outdoor adventure company that deals with hiking to Blue Mountain Peak, Hollowell Recreational Park, Sincona, Clydesdale, just to name a few. So we deal with hiking and also camping. So, and I also bring small groups, whether private, public sector companies, and hikes, staff retreat, and also not. I don't only limit it to hiking, but I teach first aid, self-defense, and all those stuff. So take for example, a company reach out, take up them for the jam. Yeah, they want to lead excursion to host a staff hiking or a one-day hike. So I ask them what they want to accomplish. If they want to accomplish team building exercise, I create activities.
Okay.
And team building, leadership. Yes, so Elite Excursion.
Okay.
Yes, is the new face of adventure.
All right, we are having some small internet difficulties, but we are still thinking about it, right? An outdoor business, hiking. So me now we're further in second I go roll down bill. Well, you know, I'm gonna try it. I'm gonna really try it because I want to lose some weight, and I think we have a lot of people who want to come out and feel what nature is about. So we're gonna try it for sure. And I think people only need to go check out Elite Excursions. I've been looking at it and he has been doing it for years. And trust me, people are enjoying themselves. So no go and go check it out. But otherwise from that, Mr. Kamar Jordan, right? I am not the best at mathematics. I can tell you that. I'm not afraid to talk that no way at all, right? But how is it, again, how is it that you're a mathematics tutor? Why did you choose to tutor mathematics?
All right, why did I choose tutor mathematics? Here's the joke now. when I was going to high school, green and black, Calabar, yeah, see it here, yeah. I was attending Calabar now. My fifth form maths teacher never that teach me in a way that I could understand. And that's really frustrating. So I go maths class around 3 months before CXC and just teach myself maths. And then I can teach myself maths. There are others that are going through all of this thing, and it's all right. Start with them. I started, that I born and grew up in the ghetto in an inner city, cassava piece.
Right.
So I heard that somebody just reach out to me and say, "Yo, we want some help to reach out to some youth." So when I went there and I realized that they have a center and they were offering English and all of that, I said I can help with the maths, and that's like 7 years ago. So I teach at-risk youths, also adults that exit a classroom over 20, 30 years ago, and they want to at least have a C6 subject to push themselves forward. So for the past 7 years, I've been teaching C7 maths to at-risk youths in surrounding community in the Kingston 8. And not only that, persons from even Stone, above you and those things. And also the private tutoring as well. For special persons who really want to get C6 maths.
So you know that in a time like this, is it that you plan like creative lessons? Because we're moving on to the online platform. So to tutor someone online, is it that you have like creative lessons that you are preparing for the online situation?
Yeah, man. I am creating, and I also want to be diverse and venture on the pep road. So the persons who are sitting pep and weak in maths, I am going to venture on that as well.
Okay.
But that you asked earlier, like, how do I do this and be director for that and be JP and that? It has to be with the drive that you have to help out people. Seeing to that I came from humble background. Never grew with no father. My father, in my image, in my perspective, is my mother. She alone grew me and all of that. So going through that struggles opened my eye to say, oh, how can I make a impact on Jamaica? Can I make an impact? So I just find myself trying to always upskill, trying to always empower persons. So that is how I just helping people.
Okay, and I think that that is why you were motivated to mentor youths in volatile communities.
Yes, one of the most volatile, one of the most recent mentor is in Central Village. Central Village, where I met approximately 70 boys, and most of the boys, they are exposed to gang violence. Most of them fatherless because due to gun related, their dad just dead from gun related affairs. So I mentor them, and most of them, sit them down, try to give them a different perspective. I also I did mentorship in Arnett Gardens already. Currently part of the Kamar where I go into, it's my past school, so they have a mentorship program. So I mentor youths that are attending Calabar in various grades. You can't make certain mistakes that, sometimes I relate my life story to them, or sometimes I just guide them on the process. Yes, but mentorship, over the years, I realized that mentoring there are a lot of persons going through a lot of stuff, but they don't want to express it. And when they store it up like a storage device, sometimes it overload and crash.
Right.
So I believe that if I can touch at least one life to change the way they think, I feel accomplished.
Here. Okay, listen, if it's even one, the youths of Jamaica, we really need people like you, and we appreciate people like you. And if you're thinking like that, I would love that every man could think like you. Let us help each other. Let us keep guiding the youths of Jamaica, right? So with all that you have said, I know the journey was not easy. I can tell you that. You understand me? And I know there were times when you believe, say, listen, I can't go but I need somebody to motivate me too. All of we need motivation. What was your breakthrough moment?
I have so many, but I'll just highlight one. One of my breakthrough was when my mom locked me out of the house one night. Put me out.
Mm-hmm.
You see me, I'm saying? Close them the outside. So I'm saying, alright. Let me just start up on my own. Well, I was at a friend for a little while before I go on my own. Because I'm saying, alright. Own right now. It's like I'm just in the jungle without a map. So I was trying to create my path, you know, try to understand life and how can I build myself. And even with that, I venture on when I was even going to Calabar and I was in sixth form, I used to work and go to school. So after I finish work, after school finished 2:30, I already have on my white shirt. So I'm just up and put on my black pants and go to the gas station. Because, you know, I got a gas station job. I say, yeah, I must work at gas station. After I finish work at 10 o'clock at night, I have to work and go home. To wake up, to go back to school. And Cape wasn't easy. So, and I got all of them. So the struggle is real. But some persons end up succumb to them struggle instead of using those struggles to propel them forward.
Yes. The struggle is real. I am so proud of you. People see the life, them see the glory, but them don't know the story. People, you're hearing from one of the youngest justice of peace in the parish of Kingston. And as he said before, it's not easy. You understand me? And we have to big him up and we have to make him know so we're proud of him. And me, I tell you this, Kamar, Jordan, keep progressing, Jordan. Keep doing all you're doing and helping the youth of Jamaica. I really love and appreciate you, and I thank you so much for joining the live. But don't go away.
Right.
Sit down and make yourself comfortable and don't go away. Because we have probably what? One more thing going on. We're going to be having an item from the mystery lady, of course, and we're going to be having an item from the mystery lady, and she is ready.
We are talking about the successful people them now. I'm Musky Specs, I will represent for Rhesa Talk Show, the baddest live on earth. We are going to celebrate youth. Saturday night, this are the truth. Rhesa Talk Show up on the grammar bear the fruit. We aspire to inspire the greater side for youth. Shine with Pandy Day, make great minds fuse.
So it is time for our giveaway. And my question for you tonight is, I want to give you one easy one. No, I'm not giving you an easy one. Now, people, Kamar Jordan says the first community that he mentors 70 youths was where? Where did he mentor 70 youths? Moano, if you know there, listen. Where did he mentor? All right, give me one of the community that Jordan mentors youths. One of the community. Central Garden. No man, you're wrong, man. Somebody said Grand Sleep. Look here. Give me one community that Jordan mentors youth. Central, everybody I put Central. Oh, no, I put the entire word. Central Village, all right. This is who? Young J Sauce God. So one of the communities that he mentored youths was Central Village. So one of the $500 digital phone card goes to J Sauce God. All right. The next question is, listen up, listen up. Joel taught, or is still teaching, of course, at a high school. And I know I mentioned the name, you know. What is the name of the school that Joel teaches? Anybody there listen? All right. I'm gonna give an easy one. What is the name of Joel's writing business? I have a $500 credit to give away. Joel's writing business. What is the name of it? Scripted writing. No, that is wrong. But someone answered. Hold on, people. Listen up. Because me change the question, I'm going to give it to the first question. Someone says, hold on. Someone answered the question. Roger Clark High School. Yes, Kira North. She was the first person to answer the question. And that $500 credit goes to you. All right. So people, thank you so much for being here. I see everybody we are progress. Make sure so to keep on focus, keep on moving, keep on. All right, people, I'm going to be leaving you here tonight. Thank you so much for joining me. Let me see if I can call out as much as Ude on my live. All right. Deli, me see you. Candice, me see you. Mom, me see you. Daniel, me see you. We are go up. Jay, me see you. Shanice, me see you. Janelle, me see you. Kira, me see you. Janelle, me see you. Because Janelle already.